Ouch, I heard that. Okay, he's practicing, so he's just going to take off again. So we had a storm come through yesterday, and it was an electrical storm. Here's my dead fish today. Caused a massive fire at the USF Marine Sciences building over here. Alright, this is the Marine Sciences building. There's some cops doing some cleanup or something over there. Well, there's a restoration truck. And you can just see down here, it looks like it was just some of the buildings to the south that the fire hit. It was a big fire. I read 60 units responded, whatever that means, but man, there's a lot of sirens. Okay, let's walk back to my place just for fun. That plane would not be going to the small Albert Wooded Airport over there. It's probably headed to the St. Pete Clearwater, or actually probably headed over to Tampa, just based on the direction he's going towards the east. There's the sailing club people. There's a lot of stuff over here that looks like they were maybe in the middle of setting something up yesterday afternoon when the fire broke out, and maybe they just all ran away. Either that or the wind maybe did some damage, but hard to say. That thing's called The Edge. I guess they have food there. Never been in there. Been in the main cafeteria. I think my parents said that tiny little place used to be where the main cafeteria was. I don't know. Looks like they're actually tearing down. So I believe it's the end of the spring quarter. And also today is Sunday, so hopefully we won't encounter too many annoying students as we walk through the quad. Look, Bayboro Hall. My building's called Bayboro Tower. Oh, great. Got a leaf blower. Just what we need. So, the airport's over that way. Albert Whitted. And the hangar would be over there if we could see it. And this is the Nelson Pointer Library. It's really nice. I used to work over there on the top floor overlooking the marina when I was still working. It's just a nice place to get out of my home office. That's part of the hospital complex on the south side of town. And now we're facing north. So my building is just north of the campus. Oh my God, there he is. Oh, great. Perfect. That's helping a lot. Alright, now you can see the airport. There's a hangar there. I mean an airport hangar, not the hangar restaurant. It's got a mural on it. There's a lot of murals around downtown St. Pete. That is a gym, which the public can join. I thought about doing that. That is the University Center, and also, I think that was the first dorm. This was, I believe this was the second dorm, this green building. My parents' place is just next to that. And the WUSF office is right in there. At least the St. Pete one. I always try and peek in the tinted window to see if I can see anyone in there. I think they just broadcast from the main office at Tampa, which is really the proper USF campus. USF St. Pete is small. There's my alley where I walk to the hangar. I think of it as mine anyway. There's a parking garage. It's 8 floors. A few years ago they put these suicide prevention fences up there, and there's somebody has their window open on the top floor there. Here's my kitchen window, so I can see that fire from my window. And then we've got the beacon across the street. That's the Saltaire. It's much newer. The beacon's like 65. Saltaire's only a couple years ago. This kind of roundish building is the Williams House. And they have a walkway going over to... No, actually the round one's the Snell House. And then this is the Williams House. Both historic. And there you go. Let's go in the side door. It's the outside again.